I grew up in a very conservative Armenian household where my dad was like, Nicole, you should be a doctor or be a lawyer. He was an immigrant. He came to this country, worked really, really hard. So he really wanted to give my sister and I the best life possible. I became a lawyer. I was not happy. But what nobody knew was that behind the scenes, I was struggling with an eating disorder. So I had bulimia, I had binge eating disorder. As a people, Armenian people, they place a lot of emphasis on physical appearance. I started gaining weight when I went to an Armenian school. This was in 10th grade. I was the new kid at school. I was bullied. And I remember coming home from school one day and, my mom was the one that looked at me and said, Nicole, you've gained weight, like what's going on? And she had taken me to Weight Watchers. And I very, very quickly learned how to manipulate my body, lose all the weight through calculating points. From the outside appearance, I had everything going for me. But inside, I was too prideful and too embarrassed to tell anybody in my life, including my own husband. One day, he walked in the room and I jumped. He lifted up the sheets of the bed and a half-eaten slice of bread came crashing down onto the floor and I was mortified. But that moment was an aha moment for me because that was the first time in my life that somebody that I loved and cared about so much saw me in a really vulnerable state. He was really understanding. He just asked me what I needed and I said, you know what? I don't need anything, but I felt that a big weight had been lifted off my shoulder. Around that time, I started my Instagram account. I was under this impression that I had to eat all the green salads all the time, all the juice, all the kale. So when I was starting my Instagram account, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna call it KaleJunkie. And it was just a hobby on social media where I was testing out other creators' recipes, sharing them as I was healing my own relationship with food. So all the things that I used to binge on and overdo, I was making more nutritious, and I realized that I could have entire plates of cake and cookies and goodies in the kitchen and not be triggered by them anymore. I started telling people that I was struggling and the recovery journey and what that was like. And there was a lot of, especially women and teenage girls that came to me and said, you know what, I'm struggling too. And that gave me this sense of purpose that I knew that I wanted at some point to leave my career in law and help other people, help other women, help anybody that was suffering with their relationship with food. The message that I want to stay with my followers is really about balance, that don't have to restrict anything in your life. So you don't have to, you can eat healthy, eat nutritious foods, but always make room in life for the things that bring you joy, whether they fit on that spectrum of nutritious and healthy or whether they don't. Because I think that a balanced lifestyle is the best lifestyle.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.